Welcome back everyone, and today we're doing full body yoga workout. So put your best self forward and be a true warrior. So let's begin this session on our back today. Alright team, so let's begin this practice by setting loving and nurturing intentions for this day, for ourselves, and for the people around us. So go ahead and take both arms behind your head, all the way extend from the toes to the fingertips. Big, long, feel good extension. Inhalation through the nose. And on exhalation, slowly bring your both hands on top on your belly and remain your eyes closed. Look inside your heart, inside your body. Find a lot of love, a lot of kindness, a big, beautiful smile. Expand that sensation inside out. And with that, let's slowly open our eyes and reach the arms, guys, all the way up. And on exhalation, bring your one leg up, guys. Gently press right on top behind that leg. It doesn't have to be a really hard push, but try to hold your knees soft and extended. Inhalation, and on exhalation, a gentle push a little bit more. Let's go ahead and keep the legs straight up towards the ceiling and begin your ankle rotations. Just a few on one direction and just a few to another. And go ahead and put, guys, your both arms on the side. We will continue with the hip circle. We will start to open the hips, and again, inhalation and exhalation. Start shallow and then expand the movement for a little bit wider and maybe even faster if it feels right. Then go ahead and reverse that circle all the way to the other side. It feels so good. Very nice. And just one more to this direction. Great job. Go ahead and take that leg up and high. And this time we will slowly start to lift the shoulders off the floor, waking up the body, waking up the back, waking up the legs. Inhalation, exhalation, guys, all the way, shoulders back on the floor. Gently press right on top on that foot and send that knee down towards the floor. It might not reach all the way till your mat, and that is okay. In, out. Go ahead and extend that leg and place your foot right at the base of your body. Lift your hips. Make sure there is no pressure on your neck whatsoever. Lift, breathe, guys. Inhalation through the nose, exhalation through that nose. Reach the other leg up if that's available and bring it right on top on that leg which you start to work with. Gently, slowly, using just the body strings, the leg strings, draw that knee a little bit deeper, lower toward the floor. Continue to open the other side. Perfect. Go ahead and bring your both feet on the floor. Extend your legs. And another feel-good stretch all the way. In through the nose, out through that nose, and bring your other leg up, guys. We're holding the shoulders on the floor for now. And continue to just give a gentle stretch to that leg. Try to do your best to hold that knee soft and extended. Maybe you're using your straps or simple towels to reach to the leg if you can't reach. Very good. Bring that leg back up and few ankle rotations. On this side, one direction, and all the way to the other. Excellent. And we continue, guys, with a hip circle on this side as well. So it doesn't have to be fast. Compare the sides, find the differences, try to feel it. How is your right leg doing? How's your left leg doing? And we're just gonna go one more this direction, and then slowly, guys, reverse it all the way to the other side. That's it. And just a couple more. Beautiful. And last one, all the way. Bring that leg all the way up and Come on up a little bit higher this time. Just a little bit higher, shoulders off the ground, if that's available, of course. In through that nose, out through that nose, belly down towards a quadricep. And bring your shoulders back on the ground. See if you can reach the foot. Maybe you need to use a towel for that. And draw that knee towards the floor, guys. Inhalation, exhalation. Continue to open that body. Reach the leg back up. Extend and place right at the base of the body. Exactly the same what we did on the other side. Lift the hips off the ground. Make sure that your shoulders supporting the weight, not your neck and your head. And if you're ready, maybe not, maybe yes, leg up and your ankle right on top. And gently, without using your hand, just draw that knee towards the floor. Continue to hold your healthy breath. Inhalation, exhalation, opening those hips. And bring your both feet back on the floor. Take your arms all the way behind and bring those hips a little bit even higher, farther up. Breathe actively. Don't forget to use your belly breathing. Body weight on the shoulders and your feet right now. Excellent work. Slowly bring the hips down all the way on the floor. Take your arms on the side and just windshield the knees side to side. Just relax the lower back a little bit after those bridges. And one more. That's perfect. Let's stop on one side all the way here. Draw your arms to the side of your knees and reach and push through all the way. Bringing the attention to the center, waking up the center. All the way, knees to the other side, hands to the other side. Reach all the way across and push through. Long extended arms, a lot of attention in the center, in the solar plexus. Take it all the way back, guys. Extend those arms, extend those legs, big stretch. And we will try our best to come up to the seated position. Reach all the way. In a good quality forward fold, straighten that spine. If you can't reach as far low, not a big deal. Just do what you can. Sometimes just to sit up and straight would be helpful. Reach all the way back up and roll back down, guys. Inhalation, exhalation. We're gonna do it one more time. All together, guys. Center, power in the solar plexus. Reach and right from that hip flexor. As we always talk, not from the shoulders, we're folding forward, lengthening the spine all the way back on the floor, guys. Nice and slow. I can feel my body is waking up. Pull your both feet together to the bound angle or Baddha-Konasana. Take your hands to the center and breathe and reach. Make sure that there is no gap right now in between your lumbar spine, your lower back, and the floor. It's very important. And take it back, guys. Stretch. My beginners, you will continue to do just like this. In intermediate and advanced, you guys move with me forward all the way. You reach your feet, and maybe only if you feel sure on your neck and your lower back, we're taking the arms back. Slowly draw your feet back. Arms behind and straight. We will do it one more time. This is very challenging. Warming all the way. Bring the hands forward, and my beginners, just continue to do it that way. Maybe you want to lift your feet, or maybe you need still to keep them on the floor. Intermediate and advanced. Put your best self forward. Bring it back. Feet and hands. I'm so proud of you guys. All the way, undo those arms. Put your hands right on top on your belly. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Very good. And on exhalation, extend those legs again. We're going to slowly roll up again. One more time. But this time we will take the hands all the way behind and plant them really firmly, guys, into the floor. Raise the chest up and open. Push against the floor with those hands. In through that nose and out through that nose. Very steady, very firm on those hands. Come on back up and take the hand on the side. Give yourself a good seated lateral stretch. That's it. And all the way, guys, to the other side. All the way through. And this time we will do almost the same, but we will put this hand a little bit farther and we will flow. So we're not going to put the elbow right away on the floor, just flow for a few times. And then if it's getting there, go ahead and put that elbow on the ground. Just make sure there is no pain tension in that shoulder as well. Reach up and open through that rib cage, up towards the ceiling. Excellent. And beginners, just bend your knee and go ahead and plant your hand. Just open it up a little bit deeper. My intermediate and advanced. Let's go ahead and try to pick up those toes. I know you can. Just watch integrity of your back, your knees. Take a deep breath. Very good. Let's slowly return back all the way in and out, forward fold. We will do the other side. Reach. Take the hand behind and just give your upper body a little flow. We're not driving that elbow straight on the floor right away. Just give it a few little stretching movements and send your elbow and try to expand your ribcage up towards the ceiling. That's it. Just give me a few extra breaths. Right up here, beginners, draw your leg and just hold that knee, intermediate and advanced. See if you can go ahead and grab that toe. Maybe you need to use a towel for it. Watch, guys, your shoulders, your knees, your neck. Slowly release it back and come on back up with me. Reach. Compensation all the way forward. Fold. Inhalation through the nose. Exhalation. Come on back up, guys. All right, we will work a little bit more seated on our hips, and then I will take you to your tabletop, and then we will pick it up from there. We're gonna go for the standing balance today. A lot of strong asanas. So if your asana, half hero pose is not available, put your foot up front. This is very normal. It takes a little bit time. Let's reach arms up and fold forward together, guys, all the way. Fold forward. Take your time. Remember, we always folding forward from the hip flexor. You're right. Inhalation, exhalation. Try to level, work a little bit, flow into the asana. It doesn't have to be still as a rock. And coming back, all the way back to the center. Let's pick up this leg and we will open it to the baby cradle today. A little alignment skews, so try not to drop, guys, that ankle down. Hold this about 90 degrees above the floor. And again, we start in the rotation in the hip. Knee is a secondary. It's there, but it's secondary. So from the hip, and then while you're here, try not to drop it again. So that is already a lot. You will start to lengthen in the spine a little bit taller. Make sure that you sit equally on your sit bones. And some of you, my intermediate and advanced, you guys will be able to bind with the elbow. Try to, again, level yourself a little bit more. Grow up and tall so the oxygen can flow through every single cell of your body. That's it. Inhalation, exhalation. We will slowly, gently bring this foot on the floor and just go for the gentle half spinal twist up here. Just again, level the shoulders. I want you to feel comfortable. It doesn't mean it's not challenging, but remember, when the asana is done right, it's comfortable, it's spacious, it's light, it's joyful, and at the same time can be challenging. All right, let's go ahead and switch the legs. So we will put to the half hero pose or half virasana as the other side. Before we go anywhere else, we level ourselves so we sit equal on both sit bones. Let's reach up and we fold forward all the way. Inhalation, exhalation through that hip flexor. Take your time. We're just gonna hold it for another breath or two together. And then start to come back up. Again, check your alignments, make sure your body feels good, and slowly start to lift that leg a little bit higher. Inhalation, exhalation, and we will bend the knee and take it to the baby cradle. Again, little alignment cue. Try to not drop that ankle really low, and maybe even work for the few times just to make sure that there is a room. And some of you again will be able to bind with the elbow, so just make sure that you sit up and tall here. Definitely noticing the differences between your right and left sides. It's always different, but we're working in this practice on evenness, on balance, right and left, front and back. Very good. And then slowly go ahead and plant your foot right down for the gentle half spinal twist in half virasana. Level, breathe and flow. Take your time, guys. And let's slowly return back through the full virasana. If you can, just give it a little gentle inhalation, exhalation here, and then come on up with me on your tabletop. We will continue with the cat and cow, and then we will dive into our ankles and a little bit wrist stretches today. We have a few strong flows, few strong transitions when my beginners always will use your knees on the floor until you will get stronger. And let's do just one or two more. And just a couple more times, guys. All the way up and down, nurturing cat and cow. And let's begin to work on our ankles, guys. I want you to bring attention to your ankles, not your toes again. We will begin by lifting one knee up at a time. And my beginners, guys, we will continue to do just like this. So tuck your toes on the other foot and continue to shift the weight towards that one ankle and all the way back. And let's do one more time. That is perfect. And let's slowly switch. So you will tuck the toes on this other foot and lift one knee at a time, shifting the body weight into that ankle, guys, not your toes. Your toes on other foot where the toes tucked are working as well, but we are paying attention to this ankle. Let's do it one more time. Stretch it all the way. Now, my beginners continue to work just like that. For my intermediate and advanced, we're gonna bring two knees off the floor. Please be wise, be careful, listen to your body, don't hurt yourself. But definitely, if you feel that you right there or almost there, give it a try. You can always come back to the previous one leg at a time. One more time, guys. Breathe actively. Take all the way back those knees. Let's tuck the toes and just sit down on those feet and toes all together. If this is very challenging, we're practicing this a lot. Put your fist on the floor, stay right there. halfway, 50% of the body weight, 70, 30, 0, 0.5. Something is better than nothing. Do not skip your asanas. Very good. Let's close our eyes, return back. Being present, being here, being now. Slowly return back, guys, to the center. We will take the fingertips inward and take your one foot right there and see if that feels good. If that's already too much, you might return back with your knees on the floor or continue to progress and find yourself in a full plank. Fingertips inward, strengthening the shoulders, especially elbows and wrist up here. Big breaths in and big breaths out. I'm so proud of you. Take those knees, guys, back and straight one at a time. Just a gentle little stretch and then another one. We're gonna be ready for the kneeling extension into the balancing tabletop, and I want to make a special note, special attention here. So we're not just trying to practice the body strength here, guys. We're lengthening on exhalation. We're creating that long line, and we're creating, more importantly, awareness of our own body. So close your eyes if you can for your balance, and from the fingertips to the very, very last toe, create a connection within. Inhalation, exhalation, feel your body alive. And now we're going to draw this arm on the side and leg, guys, on the side. I know how challenging it can be, but continue to practice your extension. Breathe in, breathe out, take it back, put your hand, put your toes, put your other elbow and sink down into the shoulder. Breathe in and breathe out. Slowly returning back on your kneeling position, the opposite side, guys. So put your belly in, nice and strong first, then reach all the way. And again, we're not practicing just the body strength here. We're practicing lengthening, extension from the center to the extremities, from the solar plexus all the way outside towards the fingertips and toes. Keep breathing. Maybe you will be able to close your eyes today for your balance. Strong, extended arms and legs. Energy flows through, realizing that your body is alive. Let's go ahead and take the arms all the way on the side and legs. You know it's challenging, but we continue to practice. Lengthening, trying not to drop those legs. And all the way, tap the floor, reach the toes on the floor, and your elbow, press the hands and toes into the ground. Breathe, extend, let your body melt, especially on that one shoulder with extended arm. Let's return back, guys, all together, all the way, and reach up and down just one more time. Inhalation, exhalation. It's time to tuck the toes and find your downward facing dog. It's been quite a while. We've been on the floor today. Both hands, guys, flat. Just a little reminder for everyone. All the way, hips back. Relax your neck. Make sure that you're feeling good. You're feeling balanced in your downward facing dog. You can always bend your knees. We will continue to open up the body. So slowly draw your hand underneath on the floor or all the way to the opposite side. If you're a beginner, maybe just in the center. If that is impossible, then just keep the regular downward facing dog for now. Remember, you can rest and recover in your child pose anytime you need. And continue to breathe, guys. Slowly returning back. We do it from the other side. Just gently draw it. Support ankle, thigh or no support. Expand through the ribcage and your back. Relax your neck. Neck is very soft, guys. And we just continue to stretch it. Strengthening and stretching all together. Very nice. Let's go ahead and take the right leg up. All the way. Right leg up. Extend all the way. Plant your hands nice and firm. And we're going to step forward to your runner lunge. Runner lunge, if is that not available for you, put your back knee on the floor. I want your heart above the hips. Both legs working equally. Take your hands today all the way behind. Open up, expand. Super strong all the way. Breathe actively. This is your option. Lift your heel off the floor today if you're ready for that. Inhalation, guys. Exhalation. Do not give up. Breathe and flow. Attention and intention in that body as always while we practicing. Go ahead and lift. Arms back up. Plant your foot back. Take your hands on the floor and step to your plank. My beginners, use your knees on the floor for your push-up, but still try to do your push-up fully down. Come on back up, do your cobra pose. Roll through your toes, maybe even up dog with me. When the wrist, elbow, shoulders are stacked, lift up the chest. And roll through your toes, guys, or through the tabletop for my beginners. Back to your downward facing dog. Take your time. We will take the other leg up all the way. Inhalation. Exhalation. Open. Take your time and try to give yourself a big step. If the one step, guys, is not enough for your quality runner lunge, that's okay. Just give a couple steps. Move your feet. Readjust, stay on the knees if you have to. We will go ahead and bind the hands today all the way, chest up and lift it. Breathe and flow, guys. Both legs equally working on those strings. Inhalation, guys. Exhalation. See if you will progress with me. Heel lift on that front leg. Stay with me, guys. And just slowly undo those arms. Land your heel back with stepping back. In that plank, low chaturanga, dandasana. Put your knees, guys, on the floor, my beginners. Breathe. And then we will do the transfer to the cobra, dog, or all the way on your elbows if you have to. We're staying right here for a few more breaths. Inhalation, exhalation. Slowly, guys, take your one hand in the middle. Take your another one outside. Try not to sink down. If that's happening, you are too far on your practice. Go on your elbows. Open it up first. And then if that feels good, go ahead and plant it on your left or even catching up on the other ankle. Make sure your chest is open, guys. Breathe and flow. Perfect. Challenging, but feels really good. Go ahead and take your other hand in the center and put the other on the side and just feel it through a little bit. Do not hurry up to expand and to open. If that feels right, then hand and maybe the opposite ankle for that hand. Breathe, guys, and flow. Stay with me. Excellent. And all the way back on the floor. Take your both elbows on the ground for your Sphinx pose. Reach all the way up and open, heart forward. Inhalation, exhalation, guys, kick your both feet up. We will practice the little Vipassana or prone frogger right here. So all you have to do is to gently press right on top on your ankles. Put your forehead on the floor. If you prefer to do one at a time, you can do that. And gentle press right on top on those ankles. Opening the hips and the knees. Excellent. Once you finish that, go ahead and grab your ankles. My beginners, that might be challenging. You can use the straps, towels, and always hold your knees on the floor. For intermediate and advanced, lift the knees, take your inner thighs up towards the ceiling, and stay with me, guys. Freeze the neck, inhalation, exhalation, slowly release. I know, guys, you want to lay down, but the best thing for us gonna be to compensate our spine and our downward facing dog. So come with me all the way. Relax the neck, release the head, in through the nose, and out through that nose. Look forward, bend those knees, step walk or hop, halfway neutral spine, full forward fold. Beginners, don't be afraid just to grab your elbows, bend your knees a little bit, practice your ragdolls. My intermediate and advanced, however, continue to fold forward through your hips and slowly bend forward and hug your legs, maybe. Excellent. We're returning back all the way halfway neutral spine, everyone. And bend those knees. Easy Utkatta Asana with hands up front. And from here, we will flow a little bit in the chair. Just let's make sure that we stay in, away from the toes. Then open up the chest and expand through the heart all the way. Breathe, guys. Stay with me. We will go for another bind, just as we already practiced today in our lunges. Come on up. Little back bend. Please, guys, feel free to support your lower back if you have to. And come on back up. Take those arms all the way up. Inhalation, exhalation, jump or step. You can walk as well. Push down, chaturanga. Come on up dog. Downward facing dog. We have a quick warrior flow, nice and strong one, and then the balance. Reach, open up, step with a big step, guys, all the way to your runner lunge. You've got this done. Pivot your back foot and take your chest back to the front. Try to hold your back foot all the way grounded. Inhalation, exhalation, look towards the front, hand level your both shoulders and arms. Stay in a strong warrior, all the way, touch the back leg, and try to take the heart up towards the ceiling. Take it all the way back to the floor. Step and hold, guys. My beginners, put your back knee, the one knee on the floor for support. We're ready for the strong oblique and abdomen work. We draw it slowly. 1, 2, everybody. 3 and 4. Take it back. Slow push up, chaturanga dandasana. Super strong. Come on back up. Downward facing dog. By the way, I really want to hear update. How's your chaturanga going? Because we're doing it quite a lot, and I know how fast human body can get stronger. Take your other leg up. So if you couldn't hold it without the knees, maybe a few months later you're already able to do the full plank low chaturanga dandasana. I want to hear about it. Of course, not right now, but after the practice, guys. Let's finish this strong. So your runner lunge, and then Pivot your back foot 35-45 degrees, but continue to take your chest, the front plane, all the way towards the front of your mat. Breathe and flow. Open it up, warrior two. Gaze towards that front hand. Little top, very gentle. Chest up towards the ceiling. And we're coming back, guys, all the way to the front. Take your both hands on the floor. Frame your front foot. Step back. Breathe. We're ready for the strong oblique. And abs work. Only 3 left. Low chaturanga. Let's do our best. Come on up. Downward facing dog, everybody. Let's rest. If you have to rest in your child pose, go there right away. Go there right away. Inhalation. Exhalation. Let's slowly take the right leg up and step forward, guys. My friend, I'm not gonna step really far, so I be in the middle of my mat. And take your time. Have your both hands on the floor. We're not going for high chandrasana. We just finding the balance. And let's slowly come on back up and bring our knee all the way up here. The next asana is challenging. We're going to hold our legs straight, 90 degrees above the floor if we can. And I know it's challenging, so beginners, feel free to bend your knee, but still try to hold the leg without support. Everyone else, we're taking the arms along the ears, mudra, and extend the leg. Inhalation, exhalation. Stay with me, guys. And slowly bend that knee and take yourself back down with the arm support if you have to, just like where we started, or right above the floor. If that goes good, or when that goes good, you can also use the wall for now. Bend your front knee, and we take the arms all the way back. Now tilt your body and lean slightly forward on that leg. We increase the center. Come on back up and try to continue flow on your balance, guys. Lift. All right, we have our little star left, and then we will finalize this balance with our eagle. So go ahead and open it up and flow, guys. Very nice. Slowly take your leg right on top or tap the floor, and the opposite arm wrap around on your eagle, guys. Elbows slightly off the chest of the body and a little bit higher, so the energy can flow. Squat a little bit deeper. Challenging flow. Undo those arms. Shake it out. So how did you do? Yes, it was challenging, but we did it. We did it. It's a practice we set this time for getting stronger, more flexible, to learn something, to explore. So it's a practice, but that's exactly what we're gonna do. Bend your knees, step, walk, or hop. If it's not perfect yet, it will be better pretty soon. Because again, we're getting stronger, more flexible, we transform. So we're doing not just sort of watching the videos, or positive intentions are really, really good, but it's not everything. Take your other leg up and step forward, guys. Again, I'm gonna step right in between, so I'd be pretty much in the middle of my mat for convenience. And take your both hands and just stay right there. Acquire that balance first, and then we slowly start to come up. My beginners, for the next hold with extended leg, you can definitely bend your knee if you have to. my intermediate and advanced. Stay with me. And extended leg. Breathe in actively, otherwise the balance is not possible all the way. Take it back slowly. Find the support on the floor if you have to, or your blocks. Bend your knee. If that's going pretty good, take your arms back and lean a little bit deeper towards that leg. Few extra breaths. We're moving, guys, towards the star. Hold your balance. That's it. And from the star, we're gonna go for the eagle. Extended leg on top or on the floor, and the opposite arm all the way through. Squat and take your arms over the chest that's slightly higher and shoulders free of the tension. Balance requires a few basic things. Is to be calm, to breathe, and to be present, right? Let's reach up. Inhalation, exhalation, guys, forward fold. Another vinyasa. Push down all the way. Come on up. And downward facing dog. Breathe, guys. Great work. So what we're gonna do now, we will go ahead and bend our knees and hop a little bit wider. We will continue the next flow, guys. Our back bends, Malasana and Bakasana. If you have never practiced Bakasana, the arm balance, then just follow me slowly. And on the back bends, instead holding your arms above, you can take them into your spine. So let's begin with a little back bend. Hips forward, chest slightly up. Come on back and flow to your Malasana or garland squat, wide leg squat. From here, put your hands on the floor. Come on up, knees underneath the armpits, and beginners, just practice one leg at a time. Intermediate and advanced, we balance in Bakasana. We take it back to wide-legged squat Malasana. Get ready for your mudra. Use your legs. Hips forward, slightly up. Come on back. Remember, you can support your back all the way. Breathe and Bakasana. We're doing it together. Beginners, just one foot at a time. One foot at a time, just like this. And everyone else, we're balancing. Come on back all the way. And slowly sit back. Grab your big toes. Seated wide angle. We will take this seated wide angle to the upward sitting, Western straight. Slowly take your both legs together. And in order to practice this asana, we have to be calm and balanced and activate your core, of course. It might not look perfect. That's okay. You can bend your knees for the beginners. Everyone else, continue to practice. Just like we practice our seated forward fold, but it's a balanced one. And let's gently, slowly bring our feet back on the floor. Put your feet hips width apart. Upward tabletop. Lift the hips up. Make sure that your wrist underneath the shoulders. Breathe actively. I want to see, guys, a good quality tabletops. Lift those hips up. All 4 points working. Slowly take it back. You're active. Both pose. Breathe, guys. A little bit lower. A little bit higher. And a little bit lower. And a little bit higher. And just one more time. And lift. And bring your legs down. Inhalation, everybody. Exhalation, forward fold. Breathe and flow. And let's slowly start to unwrap our spine and gently return your body back on the floor. Today we will practice halasana and half lotus pose, or somewhere being close to that, but on our back, on our supine position. If you're not practicing halasana or plow pose, your option, take your feet towards the ceiling or also on your forehead. And everyone else, we taking the legs behind. Very good. Relaxing the tension in the neck. Back inside. Come on back down with those hips. And imagine that you're sitting right now. So you're going to use your external hip rotation. We worked a lot on the hip today. And you just placing your ankle right inside. If that is not there, this is totally fine. You can also put your other foot on the floor and go a little bit more shallow. Breathe, guys, and flow. Intermediate and advanced leg up. And we're trying to connect hand to bind. Again, it's not for everyone, so my beginners, put your knee on the floor. And then gently let it go. Let's switch the legs. So we will place the ankle. Remember, this is your lotus. This is your external hip rotation. This is not to break our ankles. Beginners, put your extended leg on the floor. Everyone else, we're holding together. Just the 1 or 2 breaths. Excellent. And let's slowly let it go and release your feet. Just like we begin this practice, we will take our feet in a bound angle. Try to bring your lower back closer to the floor. Put your hands on your belly or hips. If this position does not allow you guys to relax, then just undo it and put your legs straight or your knees bent, feet on the floor. Inhalation, exhalation, inhalation. And the exhalation, calming down the mind and calming down the body. And again, let's look inside our physical bodies. We only given one for life. And in order for us to enjoy this life to the fullest, all the benefits which life brings to us, all the joys, all the experiences, we must take a good care of our physical body through the nurturing and loving exercises, through the nurturing foods, and through the loving thoughts. Poisonous thoughts will poison the body, create a disease. So let's slowly bring our knees together. Continue to keep your eyes closed and take your arms behind the head. Look one more time inside your physical body, inside that unique, precious creation. No one else can walk in your shoes ever. And if there is anything what doesn't serve you, you know it doesn't. Anger, discontent, frustration, fear, anxiety, just let it go. Free the spacious, the precious space for the love, for healing, for vitality, for happiness. And with that, let's slowly start to come back up. Try to keep your eyes closed and sit crisscross legged position. Bringing your both hands up front of the heart as a universal sign of the gratitude. Namaste position. For everything we already have, there is always going to be more, better, bigger, prettier, but we have to be grateful for everything this life giving to us. Look inside the heart and find that silent gratitude. Find the big, beautiful smile within. Radiate that smile inside out and share it with others. And your smile might change someone's life today. Namaste, everyone. I'm so glad, guys, you joined me with this practice today. We continue to get stronger and grow together. So if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, welcome to the team, guys, of the result-driven family, and make sure to subscribe. I love to hear from you every single day. How's your practice going? How's your workouts going? What progress you have and what frustration we have sometimes. We're all human beings. So please, guys, comment down below. Help me to reach more people. Share my videos so we can inspire this world for the healthier and happier lifestyle. I will see you all tomorrow.